Chapel Hill, North Carolina. We're headed for the backstretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. The Tar Heels headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So Miami's offense will have the football first. And coming onto the field now is Mark Fletcher. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. Draw play, it's Fletcher. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Keep it on the ground. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
The run inside. It's Fletcher. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Mensah, caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Man, how nice is it to have such a playmaker that you can just dump it off to him, and you just get it to him, and he does the rest, and that's why they do this. They make sure they have a chart that they get this guy the football in space in different ways, and you see why. He chews it up after the catch, making his quarterback look great.
A give to Brown. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
More plays. That DB right there is one of those guys. If he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Back to pass, it's Edwards. Got it. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
2nd and long here. Enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down and 10. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Flying down the right side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Canes. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Miami.
He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the North Carolina sideline, coming off that turnover, they know their defense has had their back, but the offense has to make them pay. This is an opportunity for them to get back in this game. It's been close so far.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gets the back moving. Makes the tackle. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Right side, it's Ship. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Plows his way ahead. There he goes. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Trying to slam in. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he passes on the touchback. And the ball's free deep in his own territory. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going to the run, it's Fletcher. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Slams ahead. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue into him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good...
And he's in! Touchdown, Hurricane! Hurricane. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Takes a hit as he fires. Lucky to get it off.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when he drops the throw and that ball comes out, you should break as soon as his hand separates from the football. He does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up, and makes sure he gets no yards after that catch.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Not a lot of room to field this one. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Changing the routes with his receivers. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Works the middle. And that's not going to be a 1st down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Got it in the middle. It's Fletcher. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and, man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Canes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback changing the play. Defense all over him. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Mensah trying to find the end zone, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Canes!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
And the Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Bought a little time, lets it go. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here's Mensah to throw. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That is the final timeout for the Tar Heels. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that's frustrating for an offense, man, because you got great field position set up. You want to be aggressive. You want to take advantage of it. But in order to do that, the offensive line has to do their job. You've got to give your QB time. They don't do it. And back-to-back plays, they're going the completely wrong direction.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest, taking on the number 4 team, the Virginia Cavaliers.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Catching up with North Carolina's head coach coming out of the locker room, he said he's been talking to his team about ball security. Too many turnovers in the first half. Starting the second half on offense, he said, if we take care of the ball, we'll be just fine. Guys?
All right, Holly. They were all over it.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Lets it fly on the move. Upstairs, he's got it. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
The Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Moving the pocket, it's Edwards. Reels it in.
So they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half.
Touchdown, Tar Heels! On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
From deep, it's Lyle. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with the big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Mensah. Left side is Vaughn. At midfield, he's got room. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you could put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place,
and they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 20 points.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to pass. It's Edwards. Fires on the move. Nearly intercepted.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Second down, going to throw it. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And this play takes a little bit of time to develop. When you're running a wheel, you get the matchup you want. This offense identifies it. They see it right away. Good protection up front, and the running back turns into a wide receiver, makes the play. But I think they found the matchup they wanted, and they went right after it.
It's complete on the right side. Oh, what a cut! He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Flips it out to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Oh, pressure's coming. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To throw, it's Edwards. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, North Carolina! He got it back corner of the end zone. Oh, the offense shows some life here. He cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And he added the extra point. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, here on the Hurricane sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. In the backfield, it's Fletcher. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Handoff from the gun. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Edwards. They'll run the screen. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Miami sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Mensah. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And finally getting home and getting the sack. This quarterback, his jersey's not even dirty. We're in the second half. We're behind. We've got to find a way to create some momentum plays. That's step one.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Canes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Looking to take a shot. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wideout. Here's Mensah to throw. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Canes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run it. It's Fletcher. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And they'll use another timeout to try to save as much time as they can for their offense. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Sets his feet. It's Edwards. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Fires to the wideout. He's got him this time. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Fresh center downs going to the air. Hit as he throws. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
Throws for the tight end. Got a man. It's Thurman. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
keeps slinging it. Turns it upfield. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Up with on this second down play. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. That is the final timeout for the Tar Heels. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Drives inside, and he won't make it to the marker. Stonewalled for the second straight play.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback will keep it himself, and down he goes, and that ought to put this one away.
And, man, that puts this thing away. The QB comes up with another play. Plenty of plays to point to throughout this game, but this one right here ends it. Late in the game, they put it in his hands, and Palmer, he finds a way to get it done.